Hi scholars, welcome back to another episode where I mark my students' essays and we can look at it together, see the progress and listen to my explanation as to why I gave my students marks on certain parts of their writing and why I deducted their marks. Okay, so this is the second episode of this series. If you haven't watched the first episode, it's already available on my YouTube channel for quite some time. You may go ahead, pause this one and watch that first, but to be honest, there's not much of a difference because in this second episode is a different essay. Okay, so the first episode is already available on my YouTube, like I said earlier, in both English and Mandarin. Okay, so please make sure to go and check it out. Now, for this particular essay that we are going to look at is actually one of the essays that are given to my students as part of my offline English essay classes. If you do not know yet, I have offered some classes, offline classes for you. It is separated into 3 classes. The first one being Form 1 to Form 3 English essay. Second class is for SPM students, and the third essay writing class is for UVC and adults. Okay, UVC students and adults. So aside from offering you guys offline classes, I also have live classes, online classes available for Form 1 to Form 5 students, UEC students, IGCSE, MUET adult. Basically anything English, I can cover it, okay, because I'm the expert. Okay, without further ado, let us just dive into it. Okay, so this is actually one of the essay topics that I've given to my students for my offline essay classes, and in this I'm not going to show you the title because I'm too lazy to merge the whole thing together. So it's basically this Uncle Jeremy, he has damaged his phone and he is asking his niece or nephew to recommend him a new phone. Okay, so like all essays, if you watch my explanation video of my SPM's English essay format, I previously mentioned that in these kind of essays, you are supposed to mention, this is a 80 words essay, by the way, the one where you had to write a letter, your part A essay, okay? Alright, so what was I saying? Yeah, so aside from talking about your emotions a little bit, you have to give your recommendations to your Uncle Jeremy. Okay, and of course you must give proper reasoning. So let's take a look at what my student has written. Hi Uncle Jeremy, it's nice to hear from you. I'm so pitiful with your encounter. Okay, pause for a moment. Can we take a look at the word it's first? ITS. Okay, this is correct because it is the short form for it is. Okay, some people, they get it confused with ITS, which is a pronoun, okay? Something that belongs to an animal or a being that is not alive, okay? A non-living being, okay? For example, it's ball, okay? The ball belongs to this cat, so it's ball, okay? So anyways, we are looking at this, yeah, IT apostrophe S. It's nice to hear from you. I'm so pitiful. Why I cross out I'm so pitiful? I'm so pitiful means that, I am very unfortunate. Okay, means that you're saying that your luck is really bad, but that's not what we meant. Okay, we want to be sympathetic, so we say I felt sympathetic with your encounter or with your experience. Up to you. So everything you must write in past tense because it has already happened and you have felt this emotion already. Don't worry, do not worry. I will give the recommendations on which model to buy as more as I can. We never say as more as I can. We can say as best as I can. Okay, why I cross out is because I feel like, although I didn't count it, the number of words, okay, but I kind of feel like the student, just from my eyes, I kind of feel like the student has already exceeded the 80 words word limit, so I'm just crossing out. Okay, so just keep it simple and just say that I will give the recommendations. I'll give you some recommendations of which model to buy. Okay, so in this in the previous letter or email that we received from Uncle Jeremy said that his wife wanted him to get a new phone. So we can, like I said just now, we had to talk a bit of our emotions a little bit more, right? So we say I agree with Auntie Anne, and then we dive into our main topic and talk about the benefits of having a smartphone, because Auntie Anne actually wanted Uncle Jeremy to buy a smartphone. So we had to explain to Uncle Jeremy why a smartphone is suitable or convenient for him. Basically, we list out the benefits. Okay, so this student, she gave 3 good and valid points, and let's take a look at the first one. A smartphone is suitable for you as it is more light. If you guys don't write more light, if you want to save words, you can just write lighter. Okay, honestly, I would prefer that my students write lighter instead of more light, because more light, it is actually the direct translation from Mandarin, okay, which is something that I highly discourage you guys from doing if you're Chinese or you went to Chinese primary school. And convenient for you to bring and connect with others in emergency situations. If we want to save our words, we can just cross out situations and change emergency from singular to plural. Okay, connect with others during emergencies. Okay, so this is the first point why she said that the smartphone is important. So second point, besides that, you can also save your information in your smartphone. You can also use it for entertainment purposes. Okay, so I feel like these two things, you can merge it together. Otherwise, you sound like you're repeating yourself, you know. You see, here we write, you can also. At the bottom, you can also. We are not parrots, okay? That's the thing. So we don't repeat what we say so many times, okay? Because as a marker, I'll feel bored. And you can actually use this kind of words, that, you know, the word and, okay? What is it called? Conjunctions or preposition? I'm pretty sure it's not preposition. I think it's conjunctions. Okay, yeah, to merge the sentences together. Okay, I can straight away see, mark any markers, even though the two sentences, the two points are in the same sentence, but I will still mark it as 2 points. Okay, so you can and use it for entertainment purposes. Again, why I cross out the? Previously, I mentioned that if whenever we see the word the, it means for something specific. Okay, here entertainment is what it can be music, it can be dancing. It's not specific, and our interest towards entertainment changes all the time. Okay, so we just cross out the. Okay, as it provide a lot of apps, so no need, because our phones doesn't provide us the apps. Okay, it's the Play Store that provides the apps, and we have to download it. So we just say that the phone contains a lot of apps, or it has a lot of apps. Okay, apps is actually the short form for applications. Okay, applications, but you can just write apps, it's okay. I would recommend you to buy, this is not bag, yeah. First time I mark it, I also thought she wrote bag. Okay, buy Oppo Vivo model S, it is more better. Okay, so I wrote that I would recommend you to buy either Oppo or Vivo model. Okay, just choose one of them is enough. You are buying a new phone, so you don't need to get both Oppo and Vivo model. Okay, more better doesn't exist. Okay, and why I crossed this out is because look at my reasoning that I wrote for her. Yeah, we say that this can't be a reason, you know, because okay, let's say I'm telling you, you want to buy a new laptop. I tell you to buy MacBook. You ask me why. I say, oh, it's just better lor. That's not going to convince me to buy it, right? Because Apple is expensive. I need to know whether the functions in the MacBook, whether it's useful to me or not. Okay, this one, it is more better, which by the way, we can only say it is better. We cannot say it is more better. Okay, more better doesn't exist. Okay, so this cannot be the reason. Okay, because like I said, what I wrote here, I wrote what exactly makes it better. Okay, how do you judge that this brand is better than the other? Okay, so and have you used all the phone brands in the market? We haven't, so we cannot just say, oh, it's better. No, we can't say that. Okay, but we can say one thing is that as my siblings and I have been using these brands for years, that we can, you know, as an experienced user, share our experience or our satisfaction of using these phone brands. Okay, so this reason would be more valid. If I tell you, oh, restaurant A has a more delicious chicken rice. I've been to both restaurant A and restaurant B. Restaurant A is just nicer. The chicken is juicier. The rice is not dry. You see how I describe? I can't just say, oh, restaurant A is nicer. And then would you follow me to restaurant A if you have not been to either restaurant A or restaurant B? You wouldn't, right? So yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, so of course we have usual, our ending. That's all from you. From you. Hey, Alamak, that's all from me. Okay, I hope my recommendations can help you to decide which model to buy. Okay, so here basically wish the person well, and then just do our conclusion. Okay, so your nephew Benjamin, because Benjamin is a boy, we say your nephew. If it's a girl, okay, it's a niece. Okay, your niece Bianca, for example. Okay, I gave her quite a high score for this one. For her content, I gave her 5 out of 5 because she answered everything. Communicative aspect is related to language, so you can see that she made a couple of mistakes here and there, so I gave her 4 out of 5 each. And then organization, I gave her full marks, so in total she scored an 18 out of 20. Okay, I would say a job well done on her part. Okay, so that's the end of our episode. Today is just short and easy because it's just like an 80 essay word count. So remember, I previously said that if you encounter an 80 words essay for SPM students and for 1 to Form 3 students, please make sure that maximum you write 95 words. But there are some teachers or markers that are very particular. For them, maximum is 80 words or maximum is 85. For me, I give until 95 because I know it's very difficult to write essays and keep it under 80 words. Okay, so hope that this video explanation helped you in understanding how to write your essays in a better way. So if this video has helped you, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to me, and recommend this video to your other friends who are taking SPM or Form 1 to Form, or if you're from Form 1 to Form 3. Okay, it will help me out so much and I will appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!